for your weekly boiler tip.
So what's the best way to clean it? A wire wheel. So with the proper safety equipment, we're going to just take this down to bare metal so we've got a good surface for the gasket to seal on. So with this cleaned down to the bare metal with a wire wheel, we're not going to take material off, but we are going to get absolutely everything that's loose. When we've got that down to a good clean surface, we got a pretty decent chance to get that gasket to seal properly. Now another portion we don't want to undervalue is the condition of the studs on the Manway cover. So when you've got one of these and you've removed it, you want to inspect the threads. And it may have antices or debris on it as well. So I'm going to take a wire brush to that. So I'm going to brush all the existing material that's on here off. If we take a close look at this, we can actually see where the threads are a little deformed here. So what I want to do is get a die, just chase those threads and make sure that they're even, because we're relying on compression of the gasket. But if the bolt gets to a certain point, we're turning against the threads instead of actually compressing the gasket. If we bind there, we're not going to get the proper tightness. Once this is clean, I'm going to reapply a small amount of antices just to protect the threads and reduce friction while we're tightening it up. A good tip is before we go to reinstall it, we just thread that nut on there all the way, and we should be able to do it by hand. If I've got to grab this with channel locks to tighten this, then I'm putting work in the wrong spot. So we want to make sure we got the right gasket when we go to put it back together. This is a Topagi, and most modern boilers are built with 12 by 16 Manways. You will find 11 by 15s on older boilers, but the ASME standard now is used a 12 by 16. So this is designed for somebody to be able to fit through there. When I lay that down on the thing, we can see that, if it's pushed one way or pushed the other, we can get on the taper of the cover, and we want to make sure we're on the flat part of the cover.